This weekend was the public demo of Anthem, and I got to play it on the PlayStation 4 this time. I did want to play it on the Xbox, but unfortunately I couldn't because the Xbox Live servers were down. So it was really difficult for me to log in onto my Xbox, so I ended up downloading it on the PlayStation 4. And what I got to play of it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I wanted to see what the changes were compared to the VIP demo the weekend before. So this public demo started on Friday, which I was able to stream some of that on the first. So you know, after I came back from work, I was able to stream that, and then I sort of enjoyed playing through it on the following day, which was the Saturday. Unfortunately, the problems that I had was I was playing some of the strongholds, and I thought it was just sort of tied to the difficulty, because I remember playing the stronghold. I was playing like till 3 in the morning. I tried to play one of the strongholds, and I actually beat the stronghold with obviously with a couple of randoms. But the following day, well, it was the same day, since it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I only ended up having 4 hours sleep. It was difficult for me to sort of finish the match, or for us to finish the match, because he kept on, you know, throwing us out the game basically. So what I decided to do was I decided to switch back to my Xbox. And I was able to play through the game, but then I had you know, problems with it throwing me out of the game, or basically dashboarding me. Besides the problems, because you know, there's a lot of issues which actually I'm kind of concerned. I'm not sure what to do. But this game, and I know people will tell me, you know, I'm kind of foolish for pre-ordering, but I wanted to try something new. I really did want to put my faith in a game that I could pre-order, you know, play and enjoy. And it just so happens that there were a lot of issues, and I don't think that the demo, or both the demos, have actually done this game any justice whatsoever. I think if they're going to do a demo, they should do a fresh demo. A demo with, you know, with everything, you know, as a matter of fact, they shouldn't have even called it a demo. They should have just called it a beta, and I think I said that in the last Anthem video that I put out. When I did get to play through it, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I says, I got in more depth with the shooting mechanics and the flying mechanics, and I started to understand a little bit more. And in the last video I did say that the enemies were a little bit bullet spongy. What I didn't realise is that each javelin has an ability. I can't remember which one I was using. I think it was the Ranger. That's right, it was the Ranger. So the Ranger I was using, and I was using this grenade, and proccing this grenade really helped me out, because after I used the grenade, I could actually freeze, and I was using a fire grenade at first, which weakened the enemies and pulled the shields down considerably. So I was able to use both of my guns. I think I was using like an assault rifle and a marksman rifle as well. So that helped take down the enemy's life really quickly. But my concern was more for the harder levels. I really do believe that they were a little bit bullet spongy. I'm not sure how that would work out if I was doing a solo, but I did try free play as well too. And in free play you have what you call these, I think they're like these caves that you can find on the map. And I entered them, even though there was so many people on that particular map. I was able to enter one of the caves by myself, even, you know, on the hard difficulty setting, which I thought was really amazing. And I got to sort of learn how to play solo. But I can see how it actually works out better when you're actually in a stronghold and you are teaming up with 3 other players, and you're teaming up together, and you have the different javelins and so forth. So there is a part of me that is excited to play this, the full version, when it comes out on the 22nd of February. And then there's also a part of me that is not happy about EA and BioWare's transparency on the microtransactions, because I'm thoroughly enjoying modifying my javelin, going through the colors, checking out all the different materials, and I think they also have what you call liveries, I think it is, they have. I'm not sure what to think about their transparency. I think they should have been transparent about the market itself. So let's hope that they're a little bit more transparent about the market when it does come, when the game actually does come out, because I think that's really important. I think that's where there's no trust in EA whatsoever. We know the history of EA. BioWare is slowly losing the trust of the players community as well, and something needs to be done. They can be transparent about it, but as we know, EA is greedy. We know this. There's no getting around this. There's no being nice about this or anything like that. EA is greedy. It's really that simple. It's not about the players, it's about how much money that they can line their pockets with. I just hope that Anthem isn't a victim of all of this, and I hope that BioWare can pull this one off. There is a lot of concern with not just the microtransactions, but there is also a lot of concern about the end game and the amount of content. So I'm hoping that when the full game does go worldwide, that there is more content than what there is, because you can easily get bored with doing the same thing over and over and over again. Hopefully post-launch later on through the year, we may have some more javelins that are being introduced as well too, and maybe some tweaking as well. So it will be interesting to see what happens with Anthem. But again, as I said in the last video, and as I said earlier on in this video, I thoroughly enjoyed it. With that being said, I'm just going to leave some gameplay for you guys to enjoy. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. This is Kemet1976. Peace.